Alright, and we're back. Let's continue on. Let's see here.
Leon!
Louis.
I've got something for you guys. What? Oh, shit! I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions. Look, I know you're carriers. You've been coughing up blood, right?
Yeah.
And you.
Yes.
Damn it! The eggs have hatched. We don't have much time.
What are you talking about?
I have to go back and get it.
Let me come with you.
No. You stay here with Leon. He's better with the ladies. I'm sure.
Why are you...
It makes me feel better. Let's just leave it at that.
Alrighty, that accomplished a whole lot of nothing. Now, I mean, I guess it does tell us that Louis knows that both Leon and Ashley aren't infected, so I guess time is of the essence. Yeah, so just gonna continue along here. Have to get the key to that door first. So yeah, I was just randomly thinking, and whenever I randomly think, I get worried. No, I'm just kidding. Just like thinking about where I live, right? And like what is famous about it besides there's like one really famous spot, and maybe you guys have heard of it, Yankee Stadium. But other than that, it's like people who want to really visit New York and not just like the traditional tourist areas like Times Square, Empire State Building, whatever. Rockefeller Center, I guess, is more for like the holidays and stuff. Although it's all year. Although Nintendo World is down there. I visited that place a few times and it was pretty awesome. Ironically enough, the first time I visited Nintendo World had to be around 2004. No, it might have been a little later. No, maybe that's right. Maybe 2004. And on one of the monitors, this game was playing, like a demo of it was playing. So I guess things come full circle. No, but like people who always like come to New York and they're like, oh, you know, what's a good place to visit? And I really want to visit the real New York places. They always say they'll be fine with doing the touristy thing, but like they also want to say, okay, well, I want from a genuine New Yorker what are some good places to visit. And I always like my favorite, to be honest, my favorite part of all of New York, and that's all 5 boroughs included, is the East Village down there. To me there's no place like it. I like it even better than like Midtown Manhattan, where you have all these tall buildings and all this stuff. I just think it's a lot better. And I just think there's always something to do down there. There's always like random things. You can go down there any given day and there's like something going on, some kind of festival or some kind of, you know, activity of some sort. So yeah. But then people ask me the Bronx. Okay, what else is famous in the Bronx besides Yankee Stadium? And I have to tell them honestly, like nothing. I mean, nothing famous. Like at least in Manhattan you have, you know, a bunch of places, Times Square, etc., etc. But I mean, I think with the outer boroughs, and I don't think it's just the Bronx, I think for the most part, each of us has only like 1 or 2 places, and that's it. So I'm just going to position myself carefully, because literally as soon as you pick up this key, the room gets flooded with enemies. See, I'm not even kidding. And they can flank you, and they love to flank you, so just trying to be as careful as possible, because I have this person in tow with me. Oh god. See those oops, I think. Oh god. See, it's a problem when those things sprout out of their necks, because they can decapitate you if you're not too careful. Yes, actually, just stand right in the way in front of a guy with a shotgun. Very smart. I understand she's 20, she's very inexperienced, but come on. Even I know to stay behind someone with a gun. And I guess it's a panicked response, I suppose, but but still. Alright. I have no idea if there's any additional enemies around, so let's just go ahead and see if they're out here. But I mean, I'm starting to do research. I mean, it's sad. I live in this borough, you know, I live in the Bronx, but I don't know a lot of like the good places, but now it's starting to come around now, because the focus always used to be on Manhattan. Whenever people spoke about New York, things to do in New York, it's always Manhattan, Manhattan, Manhattan. But now people are starting to come around and say, hey, the outer boroughs are really awesome too. There's some very intriguing things about each one as well. So, like, I just learned that we have a beer hall apparently. Who knew? So I'm looking for this jewel. I think it's on the other side.
I was starting to wonder when you might notice us.
Who are you?
Me llamo Ramon Salazar, the 8th Castellan of this magnificent architecture. I have been honored with the prodigious power from the great Lord Sadler. I've been expecting you, my brethren.
No thanks, bro.
My, we've got a feisty one. If you care for your own well-being, I suggest you surrender yourself and simply become our hostage. Or Mr. Scott, you can give us the girl because you're not worth a penny, I'm afraid. You can die.
I'm never turning into one of them. Never.
Got that right. We'll find a cure.
You're a really funny guy, Salazar. That's why I'm going to kill you last. By the way, if you don't get that reference, or more importantly, if your girl doesn't get that reference, she's too young for you, bro. Just saying. Okay, I'm an 80s kid and damn proud of it, alright? There's the jewel I was looking for. And I think it belongs to the headdress, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. And whoops, that means I'm gonna get another headdress, and that means I think I missed the jewel for that first headdress, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Alright, so obviously we want to go that way, but we have to first collect some pieces for that like wall right there. Beautiful decoration, but something's missing. I like that. I like that. Something's missing. I don't quite know what it is, but I know something is not complete. So I guess we're going this way. So anyway, I actually did this. I'm such a pro New Yorker. I really am. I love movies and also video games that are based in New York because it always makes me sort of swell with pride. So as a matter of fact, I did, it was actually an article. I used to write game related articles. Oh, now I'm filled with dread. I know what this part is, by the way. If you guys know it, then you know what I mean. But I just did a quick article about like games that are based in New York, and you know, Max Payne's one of them. Parasite Eve, of course. That's an old one. That's a good one. But most of them are like just Manhattan. I guess some of the newer ones are kind of, they're more into like, let's explore more of the boroughs, but even so, that's kind of only a handful of them, and I can only think of one right now, which is GTA 4, which I mentioned in my article. But even so, GTA 4 technically doesn't take place in New York. It takes place in Liberty City, which is based in New York, but at least it represents all of the boroughs, or most of them. It doesn't represent Staten Island for some reason. It represents Jersey, though. Strange. But that's where I get my name from. Bohan. First of all, GTA 4. I freaking love that game. I even have nostalgia for that game. I know it's only a few years old, but even so, it's just like, I always get a smile on my face because it's such a fun game. And it's so good. It's a really, really good game. But I don't think I would ever do a Let's Play of it just because it's way too long. Like, it would just forget it. I'd be there for a year doing that Let's Play, not even joking. Okay, I'm glad they left this key for me right here. That's pretty nice. It's almost like somebody's helping me. So, okay. Yeah, I gotta get into the habit of checking behind these Sadler paintings because, yeah, they have cash behind them. What a sturdy door. God, this stupid key is gonna remain in my inventory for the rest of the game. That's the only downside to that. To go into through those two paths that I showed earlier in an earlier video. Alright, so I'm thinking the shotgun might be the best way to go, or the broken butterfly if you have it. Okay, gosh, this part, no matter how many times I play this game, this is one of the many parts, I should say, that I always have some hesitation with because, gosh, they put you in such close proximity. Is there anything here? Okay, we have an herb here. That's always good. Golly. Some Pulp Fiction things going on in here, but I'll just leave it at that because I really don't want to know. I really don't. Okay. Just gotta swallow it and go in. This is procrastination, by the way, just so you know. I don't know. What the hell am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I was just reloading my gun because, like, that's gonna prevent me from fighting this dude. I don't know why I do things half of the time. Okay, let's just do it. I'll pull that lever later. Oh god, oh my god, look how fast he is, by the way. Ooh. You have to be very careful with this guy because sometimes he will decapitate you. Although I don't know if that has to do with how much health you have. I don't know. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Okay, and that's the key thing, kind of targeting that parasite on his back. You can also use the bells here, but I just never really got a chance to, so just gonna go ahead and keep letting him walk around. And yeah, definitely leave Ashley up here. You can if you really have some major balls, like have her down here with you. That helps when he wait a second, you know what I just thought? We're in Spain. This guy has claws. Is that Vega? Just kidding. By the way, oh my gosh, I went to Spain a few years back to do some studying, so I was there for like 6 weeks, and I just remember like I just kept playing Vega's theme from Street Fighter. And by the way, it's Vega in the US. I think his name is Balrog in Japan or something like that. Like, they did this whole weird like name changing thing between Japan and here for Street Fighter that it's just like, it's interesting. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was to get around the whole Mike Bison thing to avoid a lawsuit, I guess. It was very obvious. I mean, they really very obviously were trying to depict. Oh, okay, that's a massive sigh of relief right there. They were trying to depict Mike Tyson right there, in Street Fighter. But they did the same thing with like Bruce Lee and Fei Long. That's obviously Bruce Lee. I mean, he's from Hong Kong. He's an actor, and for crying out loud, he looks just like Bruce Lee. But anyway, it's just interesting. So anyway, I don't know. I kept playing to myself the Vegas theme from Street Fighter 2. By the way, that I always praise Street Fighter. I'm not much of a fighting game person. Just because I do button mash, I do. So I don't really play them a lot because I'm not very good at them. I mean, I can admit it. But I love Street Fighter mainly for the music. I love it. For crying out loud, Guile's theme. Okay, that's like one of the best songs ever in a game. Not just in a Super Nintendo game. In a game. And I've only ever really played Street Fighter 2, not Street Fighter, all the like stupid remixes that they had of Street Fighter, and then they had Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4, never really played any of those. Like I said, not into fighting games. Oh my god, that guy has dynamite. Ah! Probably should have let Ashley wait back there so I can deal with him. Where did the guy with dynamite go? I just see these archers here. Okay. Well, I guess one less problem to deal with. But not only is the music amazing, but the music to me really does a good job of representing oh my god, there he is. Oh god, step back, step back. Jesus. That was a nasty little surprise. So Street Fighter does a really good job of, like, with the music telling you where a character's from, I think. Oh, this part. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my nightmare, folks. Gosh, I mean, there's not one place you can stand in here where you will not get flanked. So what I do here is I kind of try to kill a few enemies, move to a different place, rinse and repeat. And there's archers here too, so I probably will get hit a few times because that's really annoying. Lady in red. No, I'm just kidding. Wait. The game has fixation on red. Red being special. Just gonna get down here to, yep, try to avoid that. What just happened? Got these guys with these wooden shields too. So I'm just gonna go down here. Like I said, there's not really one safe spot here because even if you go, oh my god. Hello. Speed on that guy. Okay, is that Usain Bolt in there? Dressed in a monk suit? Oh my god. I don't know, but even in this place too, there is actually a hole in the ceiling, so enemies will drop down in here every once in a while. So you're really not safe here at all. So I'm just gonna stay down here just for a bit, just to see if the enemies will come to me. I have to kind of try to clear this area because there's a crank I have to pull or have to turn, and it takes a while, so I don't really want to get attacked while while I do that. So another guy in red. Yeah. I should start using the flash grenade more, but I have a ton of ammo. That's one thing. And B, I'd rather save the flash grenade if there are a lot of enemies whose heads have been blown off. So, sweet shoddy shells. So we're gonna see about this. So like I said, I love GTA 4 because it represents pretty much all the boroughs, and it does a really good job. Like, you could tell the Rockstar really did their research, and I praise them for it. You know, it's very, very, very good. It takes a lot of effort to make a game like that, you know, I think. And since then, of course, GTA 5 has come out, but of course I don't really like it as much. I mean, I can't really relate to it as much because it's in LA. What is it called? What is LA called in GTA 5? Is it Los Santos or something like that? I don't know. But I don't know it as much. I mean, I've been to Los Angeles one time, and it really amazed me, given that I'm a New Yorker, how spread out that city is. I mean, it's massive. It really is. I think, honestly, my first video game experience with LA was actually LA Noire, which I haven't beaten, and I need to beat. I need to check out that game. So it's a good game, and it's kind of old-timey, but the funny thing is, when I was landing in Los Angeles, and I've only ever been to it one time, and even so, I spent most of my time on the UCLA campus, so I didn't really see much of Los Angeles. But when I was landing in LAX, I remember the rows of houses, and I was like, yep, this looks just like LA Noire, except it's not, it's not old-timey, obviously. How could this guy still be? Okay, he's dead now. So let's see what we have here. I have no idea how many enemies are in this area. There's a guy behind us. Sometimes I kind of use Ashley and Leon to see if there's any enemies around, because they will turn their head to see if somebody's there. There's another guy. So I have to make sure there's nobody behind me. Alright. I think they're starting to dwindle. I don't know. think that's, oh my god, never mind. I thought that was the last of the enemies. Let's just take care. Those shields are really sturdy. If I try to use the red 9 against them, it really doesn't work. It's pretty crazy. Goodness. I don't get why some of the enemies have a particular type of that head parasite thing and others have a different one. I don't know. I really don't understand who gets assigned what. But it is what it is. Alright. You know what? Maybe I should just take a chance and... I think the archers are still there though. I did not take care of them. Where? Yep, there's one right there. Let's see if I can... How is Ashley hurt? I didn't even realize how Ashley got hurt, to be honest. I must have missed it, but... Okay. That's one down. I think there's one directly above me though. So... Let me see. Okay, there's still an enemy on the level that we're on. So I'm gonna kill him. I see another one there. It's a very complex area here. I think specifically this area was the area where I really was like, I have no ammo. I don't know what I'm gonna do. How am I supposed to get around this? I think I wanted replaying to get to this part because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get through without ammo. I can't. Yeah, you can't take... The knife is good, but the knife's not that good. You know what I mean? Okay, there he is. That might be the last guy. I'm gonna go and shoot him in the groin. Did he die? I hope he did. See, I'm always afraid I'm gonna stab Ashley because she stands so close. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I'll go ahead. Oh, so I actually have a choice. I can have Ashley turn the crank, which is good, just in case there's any more enemies that are around. I can kind of watch for them. I don't see why you would ever have Leon turning that crank. Ashley can't defend herself. She can't defend Leon, so I don't know. I guess I took care of all the enemies. Wow. That's one thing. Oh, hello. Guys with scythes. They were just waiting up there for the perfect opportunity. Imagine I would have never come this way. They would have been waiting there a long time. See, I'm always nervous about those guys because they can throw those things and they can decapitate you if you're not careful. I'm like, that's a hell of a throw. Seriously. That's why I'm not taking any chances with them. Just kill them outright. And what do we have here? See, as if you didn't go through hell enough already. Check this part out. Now,
Look, there's a crank over there.
you have to get Ashley up there, defend her, and defend yourself while she turns those two cranks. There's actually two of them. No. Are there three of them? No, I think there's two of them. No. For some reason I thought there were three, but I'm wrong. Okay. I think the rifle is the weapon of choice here. Okay. I'm just making sure everything's fully loaded, and then... Okay. Get her up there. See, but I like parts like this because it really mixes it up for you.
Watch out for me.
You have to look out for yourself and for her as well, but... Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to pick off as many enemies. So, oh my god, how did this guy get there so fast? The door wasn't open. Maybe it was. I don't know. Okay, so you see here. This is where the armor really helps you out because then you could just focus on defending yourself. I mean, you have to kill the enemies up there too because they will try to continue to pick her up, but they can't. They'll just keep dropping her. So there's no threat of her being carried out of the room. Alright, great. She actually managed to get one platform raised, so we just need to... I need to switch back to the rifle. But I'm gonna run out of ammo here too, and I don't want to. Yeah. Let's take care of this guy. And I know this video is going a little long, but look the speed on that guy. Decisions. Which coincidentally is an Outbreak scenario, huh? I need to play that game. And they need to come out with another game, honestly. Okay. That guy is kind of far away. So I think Ashley's good. Yeah, there's an enemy over there, but he's really far away. Try to take him out though. Great, she's done. I just have to grab her now. Catch her. Okay, we're out of here. I'm not gonna bother with anyone else. Okay, where did this guy come from? Okay, almost done. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, alright, we're safe for now, which is good. I think we're almost done with this chapter too, if I'm not mistaken. A very ornate area, I must say. Okay. What's this in here? I think it's like a grenade or something. Awesome. There's a few more items in this area, including a jewel. But I think it's upstairs and I don't think I can get it yet. Alright. Oh, there's a jewel on that statue. So I'm just gonna pick that up. Can I go up here yet? I really don't. No, I can't. So, not yet. That'll be for another time. But I think I know what happens next, so I'm just gonna go ahead and see what. There's a few additional items in this area. Just pick those up. And then I'm gonna save my game and then continue on in the next video. By the way, I'm not gonna do this side quest thing with the bottle caps. I'm not gonna bother.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's just
Got a selection of
maybe
good
some other
things on
time.
what are
Just
you
put it that way,
selling?
because I think it'll just extend this let's play. I don't think I've ever gotten all of
Is
the
that all,
bottle
stranger?
caps in any
Is that
previous
all?
playthrough anyway, so
Is that
maybe
all?
one day I will
Thank you.
try to go for it. We'll see.
What are you buying?
Well, I pretty much only have 2 weapons that I need to upgrade. Alright,
Come back any time.
okay, let's go ahead and save then. Alright, I will see you guys next time.